Welcome back, Hackstab Slash. It's your boy Hacky. We are here with a dietary supplement full of sugar, full of dairy, and full of cavities, Justin. Why does he look like he's picking his nose?
What is going on? And before I'll let you reveal what movie, but let me just tell you real fast. It was my turn to pick a criteria for Sean to pick a horror movie. And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I think I might have given him a 90s before. I'm not 100% sure, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick a year in the 90s, wrote all the 90s years, pulled it out of the hat. I got 1995. I said, Sean, pick us a movie from 1995. Sean, what are we doing? What'd you pick?
I immediately chose fucking 1995's The Ice Cream Man without hesitation. I think I spent less time giving you my answer than you did coming up with the criteria.
He's not joking. So I text him. Like I said, I just got home. I texted him. I was actually going to watch a movie. I was like, yo, this is your criteria. Not expecting him to answer me in 10 seconds. This dude right away was like the ice cream man. So I literally I was like, all right. I watched it and wrote it up immediately. He was not expecting an answer because sometimes it takes us a day or two to get back to each other. But no, he was like the ice cream man. Like he was waiting for it. Like this pod was meant to be.
Hell yeah. The ice cream man. You know what else is meant to be about this pod?
What?
Completely unintentional because the last movie we watched was in black and white. This movie starts off
Starts.
in black and white. I mean, I guess this was a solid choice to go from a black and white foreign film to a black and white ice cream man film. I mean, this is just another one of my wild, crazy theories, Justin. But maybe this ice cream man that gets shot is really Arash. I knew stealing all those drugs was going to catch up to him eventually. He is definitely selling these kids Molly to get them hooked on his fucking fudgesicles.
And anyone who hasn't listened to the last pod, he's clearly referencing. We just did a girl walks home alone at night, and
Yes, and not with
so
the ice cream man. Shame on you.
yeah, so he's referencing that.
But this movie starts out, and it is. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, this is god awful. This is horrible. But I do love how all these kids have fucking nicknames. We get one kid called Small Paul. He looks like the store brand version of Macaulay Culkin. They call themselves the Rocketeers. We even get one kid named Racer. And then there's one kid named Tuna.
Tuna.
This poor kid gets
That's my
fucking
favorite.
gas from nuts. And it is a very good thing because this pistachio ice cream in this truck is a great source of protein, Justin, because it is full of cockroaches.
Absolutely
Disgusting.
disgusting. Yeah, what is even happening?
Disgusting. I hate everything about this movie right now. But
Terrible start.
can we backtrack real quick? I called this kid a store brand version of Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this has any correlation with Pats fans.
Yep.
Hackstab slash Drake May's like nickname this year has been Drake May. Did you see what Macaulay Culkin had his name changed to legally for his middle name?
Oh God, I was it
It's Macaulay
Macaulay
Culkin.
Culkin. I did see that. I was like, what is
I love
happening?
that so much. I
Oh,
hope if there's ever a biopic about Drake May that they make Macaulay Culkin play him.
that'd be so awesome.
Just make that the correlation. But we also meet this dude's name is Gregory Tudor. Is it Tudor or Tudor?
I didn't even catch his last name, man. I just called him Gregory. I didn't even know it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, dude, he's an ice cream man, and I am so cool with this whole like fuck them kids being brats mantra he's got going on, and even taking that kid. I think he took the kid that refused to like say please when he asked for a push pop, and
Yeah.
then like the whole concealing a knife inside of an ice cream. I like that. That's pretty cool. But can we please leave Nurse Wharton's dog the fuck alone? This is where
I
I'm
was
gonna draw
just
the line. I
I
want a
was just
refund now. That ice cream is not worth $2.
I literally wrote that, my Sean, holy crap, like this dude just grabs a dog, kills a dog from this nurse's like yard. And I
He
did think it
asked
was
the
cool.
dog if he's having a bad day. Of course he is. You're about to kill him.
And I did like like I said, there's like a push-up pop with a knife, but yeah, holy shit, not cool at all. Like, what the hell? And then you literally see like now all of a sudden like the phone's ringing everywhere. The kids, like that kid is the kid from the park. I guess his name was Roger. He is missing. And we see the ice cream man, Gregory, is like Nurse Warden is like his landlord or some shit. And she treated him in the past because he has like weird flashbacks with like a clown. Like, Sean, what is even happening? There's like a clown in
Bro,
this thing.
I have the flashback to the institution. No wonder why our ice cream maniac is deranged. Did this dude just get a fucking lobotomy assisted by John Wayne Gacy in full clown gear?
Yeah, why is John Wayne Gacy in there? Like, what is even happening?
Also, dude, can I please get this like added to my mortgage? I am tired of working myself to death to pay for my mortgage when this dude is just paying with 5 gallons of fucking Rocky Road for rent.
She literally is like, oh, like I need this, and he's like, all right, like Rocky Road, like unbelievable. So this nurse is his
Dude,
landlord. She's paying him in ice cream, and then we see the cops all of a sudden, like the next day, like telling him, like, hey, like be on the lookout and stuff. And he's like, who should I be on the lookout for? He's got the most ridiculous voice too. We'll just
dude
talk about
walks up and
that.
he's like, "Hey, have you seen this kid?" And he's like, "No, I haven't seen him. No
Yeah,
picture, no name. What
nothing.
kind of detective work is it? Have you seen a kid? You're an
Have
ice
you
cream
seen
man.
a
Of course,
kid?
you've seen all the kids."
And then you even see like inside of like his truck, and you see this like buckets of like dead body parts, like and blood, and like mixing with ice cream. Like, what the hell is even happening? This is absolutely
Mm.
disgusting.
And I think that's a cherry pitter that he uses to like pluck the eyeball.
Oh God, the
And
eyeball.
the amount that he uses his fingers to put this ice cream on the cone and then push the eyeball into the scoop, bro. I
Oh,
don't ever want to eat ice cream again. And then this detective dude, how the fuck do you not realize you're chewing on an eyeball and not a marshmallow? There is some heavy consistency differences right there. You're an idiot.
literally, and I love how the camera shows like this dude chewing on an eyeball, and
Dude,
then
I love how they're looking for this kid, Justin. The mom comes out to ask them, like, hey, any leads, like any updates? I really miss my kid. I'm a really shitty mom.
yeah.
I don't know how I let this happen. But this is the 90s and you kind of just do whatever you want. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette in my station wagon. But while you're looking for my kid, can you just let me know? And the detective turns around and goes, want an ice cream?
Crazy. But
No, fuck off. Fuck
so
off.
much wrong. And then you see like the kids, they're all like walking. It's dark all of a sudden now too, and like we see like small Paul, poor kid, like stumbles across the ice cream man. And never mind when he stumbles across the ice cream man, he's like in an alley and he's like dancing, dude. Like what is he's dancing or something? And then he's like, oh hey, hey kid, like, and he's talking about ice cream. He shows on the back of the ice cream truck, and we see like a spear or something like falls out, and you
Are
see
they gonna
small
become
Paul.
best friends?
I know, and you see like small Paul's like captivated in this, and then you see him like he grabs him and starts loading him in as one of the other kids actually witnesses this shit. And the ice cream man like is like, oh, he's like hurt. I'm going to like bring him to the hospital.
Don't
And
say nothing or I'll kill your mom and dad.
yeah, I'll kill your parents. And this dude,
Yeah.
poor small Paul's gone now.
And we
Shit,
see
man.
Tuna gets back home. And the only thing our ice cream man is seeing at this point is this kid's fucking sneakers. And of
Shoes.
course, his mom, there's not a single shoe on this like front porch. But the mom's like, hey, you know the rules. Take your shoes off and put them outside. Where's everyone else's? There's no way you guys only have a single. Do you guys rotate shoes? Do you share shoes? How do
Yes,
the
your
rest of the
day.
shoes get in the house?
Where's
Please
anyone else's
inform me
shoes?
on this shoe rule book that I have no. But anyways, the
Shoe
fucking
rule
ice
book.
cream man, he sees it at night, and the very next morning, those shoes are covered in dirt. Looks like vanilla ice cream
Yeah.
and worms. And this mom sucks because how do you not notice what has been done to these kids' shoes? You completely dismiss it and just tell them to go get another pair of shoes. Great parent. I mean, you named your kid Tuna, so there's that.
I was just
But
gonna say it is
they're
tuna.
at the supermarket, and Tuna is now he makes eye contact with the ice cream man, and he takes off sprinting. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Tuna, but this spot that you're hiding in is god awful. You deserve to be caught in every single way. Also, the guy pushing around the 12 tomatoes on a cart and doesn't realize the weight change when you crawl underneath it, he can get it. You guys are both idiots. I'm sorry. I do love when the mom finally like Tuna is in like the store manager's office and the
Yep.
mom's like, can I see my kid? And he's like, yeah, but real quick, you gonna take us to court?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just talk
And
about
she
this
said
real
yes, so
fast.
you're not gonna let her in there to talk to her kid?
Oh,
And then these
unreal.
cops have to be the worst cops I've ever seen in my life.
Ever.
They come up with a search warrant, but they straight up trash this man's place. I mean, Justin, if this was a legitimate business by any chance, these cops just cost this man thousands of dollars in product and damages. They destroy this place. And on the detective's way out, he simply goes, those daisies are great. How do you do that? And the ice cream man just goes, I chop up policemen and use them as fertilizer. They make great fertilizer. Bro, they're plastic spinning sunflowers. They're not even daisies. They're
There's
those
so
giant plastic air windmill fucking sunflowers. What is going on? I know this is all intentional, but I feel like I'm waiting for Ernest to pop out
no
and just
this
give us a fun fact.
this scene made me laugh just because it's so this is where it gets starts getting so terrible, like over the top bad acting, like on purpose. Like I'm pretty sure like the guy shows up and he's like, "Here, warrant," and I'm pretty sure they show the ice cream
He goes, "Can
staring
I
at.
keep
He's
this?"
like, "Can I keep this?" Like, why would you even say that? And he's staring like for the next minute of the scene, he's in the background staring at the warrant. And like you said before, it's like a new ice cream parlor. It's like the Ice Cream King, I think, or something it's called. And he's like trying to
Yeah.
reopen it. And like you said, he just trashes everything. And if the acting is so out of control. And of course, they find nothing. We see the nurse there. She's kind of pissed and everything. And then we do see there is after they leave, there's like a hidden room with like a cage where the damn kids is kept. And that's where like Pole. Oh
Small
my
ball.
God. Not
Small
Small
ball.
Pole. Oh my God. Small Paul is being kept.
Can
And
we
we,
can
yeah,
we
what do you
talk
got?
about this church scene next,
Yeah. Yeah. What do you got?
please? Can we talk about how the scientist from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lost his job because he worked with Shredder to create these like mutant like turtles and werewolf piggy looking things, and his only refuge was to go to this fucking small town and destroy that more by, going online and getting his license to preach sermons to this town. And his theatrics don't fucking stop because not only at one point in this movie is he excited that his wife is like having a seizure and speaking like unreal Latin, and he calls it the voice of the Archangel Michael.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
now he's teaching the word of God with his hands up, and
And
he's
he
got
says,
little blood droplets in his
mm-hmm.
palms, like where Christ was like had the spikes driven through his hands.
Yep.
And then he looks at him and goes, "Let us pray."
Yeah. So he's
Yeah, if there's an adult that needs to die in this movie, it's this man.
so over
It
the
is
top.
this man.
Yeah, I was like, what even is the scene? Like some of these scenes, man, is so out of control.
We also
Oh,
we leave this, and now these kids are devising a plan to like
yep.
battle back against the Ice Cream Man to save Small Paul. Um, is it just me, Justin, or are you now realizing that the reason why they call themselves the Rocketeers is because they have rockets? I
Yeah,
thought it was honestly because they all had like rocket pops at the beginning.
yeah, no, I did too. And all of a sudden they show us that they actually have rockets. I'm like, oh, rocket,
Oh, makes
okay,
sense. Yep.
okay, yep, there
I'm
we
like
go.
the kid. I prefer the kids from the gate more than these guys, but you know,
Right.
rocket's a rocket, I guess. At
That's
least they're
funny
not
that you
red.
say that. I kind of got like gatish. Is that even a word? Gate vibes, like from like the kids and everything. I kind of felt like the gatish. I don't even think that's
You
the
make sure you pronounce that T.
yeah, T. Everyone, whoever's listening, I'm saying gate ish. I got the gate vibes
There
from
you
this thing.
go.
That's funny that you said that. I literally got the gate vibes and kind of felt like the kids from like it. I almost got like some Derry vibes, like with these kids like knowing.
You know what it kind of reminded me of too? When at one point in the movie they put on those like little hats.
Yeah,
Do you remember Red Dawn
I don't
when
think
they're
I
in the
ever saw that.
military academy? It's got like Patrick Swayze and stuff.
Never saw that.
No, not Red Dawn. I can't think of the movie, but it takes place in a military academy. Well, like these dudes take over a school. I'm drawing a blank on the movie. If you're listening, comment. You're probably not because no one ever comments. Hi, I'm Hacky.
Just
But
Justin.
uh, they do devise this plan though to hunt the ice cream man. And while they're watching him, he goes to like a fucking cemetery. And I'm thinking like he's carrying, small Paul. I
Yeah,
was
he's
just
got a
about to
body.
call him little Paul.
Nope,
I'm like,
small.
there is a body, and this man has perfect posture carrying a body that
Yeah,
easily weighs
pretty
80 to 100 pounds.
pretty strong.
And then I'm also like, why is the fucking cop just watching this and seeing the kids follow him in there? What are you doing?
So many
Search warrant
questions.
or not, or whatever. Like,
So
you
many
have
questions.
reasonable doubt right now. Go fucking investigate. He just stays in his car. I mean, it's probably good that he did though, because he's going to visit the Ice Cream King's gravesite and he brings ice cream cones. This is so fucking out of control, wild. So bad.
Talk about having like a party and stuff. Like, what is even?
And then after this whole ice cream incident, when he leaves and all the kids are gonna follow him, and like do more investigations. At this point, we see Racer and Heather stop and realize Tuner's not with them, who, in my opinion, at this point in the movie has done nothing but become a liability.
How did it even get separate? Like, what is even happening? How did you guys just lose?
So
Like,
so you decide to leave Heather alone in the same vicinity as the ice cream man. That breaks every rule in horror. To go back and check on Tuna, who says his sides hurt because of how much exercise he's getting. And when they go to find Heather and the cops come around the corner, he shoots the fucking rocket at the cops.
dude, there's so much right. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Dude, like I said, and then the cops do go looking for Heather because the kids are like, he took her. But thankfully she did make it home safe, and that's no thanks to Tuna's fucking happy Tringa fucking slacking ass. But and holy shit, these kids all go home to bed, but he knocks on the door for what is it, 419 or 149?
Yeah.
It's like the neighborhood sleaze bag.
Hmm.
He's spying on them, and he sees uh one of the dads like having the affair or whatever, and
Yeah.
the dad's pissed because he's trying to leave and the ice cream man's blocking him, and he opens the back and he fucking slap traps his face with a waffle iron.
The iron just
And I was like, all right, this might be my favorite kill.
that was kind
And
of
then
amazing.
he knocks on her door and she is ready to go to Pound Town with this fucking creep. Like she has no standards, Justin.
No, at all.
When she turns around, the fucking dad's head is on a gigantic waffle cone. I am so happy right now, and I hope it just this guy. I hope when they post his obituary, it's not like a nice photo. It's just the photo of him on the ice cream cone.
I
This
actually
movie
laughed
has
out
gone
loud.
from
Yeah, no, like I think this movie gets all right, so it's funny. This movie, as it gets on, it gets better because it gets worse, if that makes any sense. At first, like the first 10 minutes, oh my God, this is just so bad. I wasn't like into it yet. It was not like so bad. It was just so bad it's bad. This movie starts getting so stupid, it's like it's good. Like when I laughed out loud when like this horny housewife, neighborhood housewife is like all ready to go and he's got the friggin' head on the cone. And he ends up killing her, and then you see the cops. All of a sudden, the cops are talking about they're trying to trace some place. They're like, all right, wait, this place called like Wishing Well is where this nurse worked, and this nurse has connections with him. Like she treated him and all this stuff, and it's people with like mental disorders go there and everything. So they're like, you know what, we're going to go check it out.
hey,
And
real quick.
yeah,
I don't mean to backtrack because this movie is fucking wild. But can we talk about the pictures real quick?
oh, when
Can we
had
talk about how Heather took pictures of all the crime scenes, went to go get them developed by an absolute idiot who every time he reads a price has to look behind him? But that's not my gripe.
what's your
My
gripe? What's your
gripe
gripe?
isn't the fact that now Small Paul is making ice cream with Gregory. Nope, that's not my gripe
Yep.
either. Um, can we talk about how this movie goes from the brother being all pissed off that they took his camera to develop the photos, and when he goes to
Yeah.
get them, the girl sees let's just call them action shots
Mm-hmm.
of her and the boyfriend. And then it goes into the murder scenes. And then when you say it gets so bad, it's starting to get good. When they're making ice cream from the clear remains of this adulteress and her,
Adulterous.
affair with the husband, bro, when he grabs like a strainer to pull all like the extra shit out of the ice cream batter, can we
Yep.
talk about how there's earrings and internal condom?
All right. Okay. So I saw that. No, I saw that, and it took me a second to even understand. I'm like, when I looked at that, I'm like, what am I even looking at? Like, it took me a second. I'm like, wait, what is that thing?
This movie don't hold no punches, Justin.
That is wild because I'm glad you said that because I forgot because it literally took when I'm watching it, I'm like, no way, that's kind of what I think it is in there. Like he's filtering that shit out so it doesn't get into the ice cream. Um,
I get so fucking mad at this next set of scenes. I don't know about you, but I get so mad.
what the we're wishing well now?
You're at fucking Happy Patients at Wishing Wells Mental Institution. This doctor is very clearly a madman. Like, how the fuck do these detectives not think this doctor is an actual patient and the guy screaming for help in the background isn't the real doctor? Also, Justin, I know you got kids, and when these dudes are leaving the hospital and they walk out into that room and there's all kinds of graffiti all over these walls, I
Yep.
know you saw those numbers.
What 666, was that what it said?
No, dude, there was a 6-7 written on
Six,
one of those
oh, for kids,
walls.
6 7. Oh, also, like, let's talk about this wishing well place. So never mind, they go in there. Like you said, they meet this insane supposed doctor guy, laughing like a psychopath. They go in there. There's like hell written on these walls. It's getting creepier and creepier. This dude, we see the room that Gregory has had flashbacks on. You see they practice shock therapy, lobotomies. This dude releases all the crazy patients you can imagine. Like, what the actual hell is happening? These people, there's some people attacking each other. There's people all like crawling at them. There's people just doing the most insane shit. We can't even cover all the weird. There's just a lot of weirdness going on. But these two cops, well, I mean, one of them's like shooting their way out, but one
No,
of them
no,
run.
don't you even give him that credit. There is
Yeah,
no fucking running. None of these
that
guns are
no, this
drawn.
is what.
They are aggressively slow paced walking through these halls. The only time we see a gun drawn is when that idiot on the fucking second floor just starts shooting all willy nilly, hitting nothing, and even he still walks out to the goddamn car. Like,
This
what
is what
the
I had
fuck
to
is
talk about.
going on
Like
right now?
before we had to
Y'all
move on.
split up. Y'all
This is
split. Hey, you think it's cool? You go that way. I go this way. Let's not have any guns drawn. There's 30 fucking mental patients
it is the
behind you right
worst
now,
scene
frothing at the
ever.
mouth, trying to play, grab ass while you're walking. I don't
Also,
know. Let's put some urgency in your step. Let's get the fuck out of that building. You guys are idiots.
why did
Idiots.
one of them finally get to the car, while the other one is like you said, slowly walking out with 30 mental patients in his face? I mean, they are right there. He walks to the car. He slowly opens the door. He gets in. These guys' hands are touching the car and just shuts the door. I'm like, how you like clearly you wrote this movie just to be so terrible, but I'm like, what am I even? This is almost inspiring. If this movie can get made, we should be able to write a freaking movie. Because holy shit, this scene is absolutely terrible.
Nope.
What
Nope.
the hell?
The only dude I've ever seen walk slower than them is Michael Myers. I'm sorry.
No, for real.
Yeah. You
And
you
and,
can't do that. No.
and
No.
then
At least put some pep in your step.
and I'll cover another scene or two, and then you can take us home. But we see the ice cream man he's driving away, and we do see he grabs tuna, and I'm pretty sure his like punchline he says even he's like, "Your ice cream" or something like what
Your
the
ice creams.
your ice cream, and he heads to the parlor, and we see the cops are out looking. We see the other kids, and we see Jacob, the older brother, and like the girlfriend. We see they are now driving to the parlor. And I'll just cover this next scene and I'll let you take us home. We see Gregory. I thought this was actually really pretty insane scene because they're all in a car. They pull up in front of the parlor, and Jacob's girlfriend, he kills her like through the mouth. Like he's got like I don't know, it's like a needle thing. He stabs her like through the jaw underneath up to her brain with like and kills her. And I'm pretty sure he calls it like that's what I call brain freeze or something like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Like so
You,
amazing. And then we get some amazing scenes, amazingly stupid that I'll let you cover to take us home.
Did you see when this dickhead in the windbreaker goes in there? Did you see how he
Yeah,
gets killed? We don't see the actual kill, but he's walking around in there with his gun drawn. He walks right by Gregory, who's simply got a picture frame in front of his face.
in front- he holds up a picture.
Are you kidding me? You walked right by him?
Unreal.
You don't realize that was a whole ass human being? And then
Unreal.
right after all this happens, dude, the kids are scrambling right now trying to get away from them. And I was like, is he really putting on a puppet head show with the
Dude,
cops' severed heads?
that scene.
Even Nurse Wharton thinks that he's actually playing hide and seek. This scene is nuts. And that's pretty much how I'm going to leave it because I want you guys to watch this. He is stuffing tuna in the ice cream truck right now. He is putting him into a fucking ice cream coma while these idiot cops get knocked out while he's standing on top of this thing coming down from the top ropes like some ice cream madman. Then we get flashbacks back to the institution. We see Small Paul is now pretending to be the ice cream king by holding a portrait in front of his face with the flashlight, like he's telling some kind of camp horror story. I mean, what the hell is going on right now? Everything is happening so fast. It is so wild. the ice cream man Gregory believes it to the point where this gives Small Paul the ability to like fucking ninja kick him into a giant vat of ice cream, killing him. I am so lost. I am so confused. I'm so happy. I'm smiling. I'm having so much fun right now. And then I get another giggle because Nurse Wharton comes out of her house while all the cops are there, and her only response is, "Have you guys found my dog yet?"
It's
Then
so
we get
dumb.
like I don't know if this is like months later or anything like that because I didn't see any kind of caption that said any kind of time frame.
Mm-mm.
But we see Big Tuna has shed some big pounds, probably a couple hundred, like worth dollars worth of pillows that he had stuffed under his shirt through this whole movie. Um, they're also introducing the missing kid. I believe his name was Timothy. Was that it from
Is it
earlier in
Roger,
the movie?
Timothy? I forget
Roger,
who it was.
Roger. It
Roger.
was
Yeah.
Roger. They're introducing Roger into the Rocketeers gang because now there's one vacant slot. He goes, "Hey, where's Small Paul?" And he goes, "Where else would he be?
He's got
Therapy."
therapy.
And then we get one of those dark shot rooms where you can only see Small Paul from the back, nothing else around him. It's all black. And as it like comes up over his shoulder, he's got like the sinister smile on his face, and he's holding a hand mixing machine for ice cream.
Like
You
churning it.
call
Yep.
that therapy? You call that therapy? This oh
Uh,
my oh the butter brittle in this movie, man. It changes lives, I guess. You know, it's worth killing for, it's worth becoming a monster for. I mean, he'd probably leave his mother in the woods for a night with that butter brittle. I don't know what more to say. But
yeah,
that's the
I don't.
fucking end of the movie. I don't
There's
know what
nothing
I just
else.
watched.
There's nothing else to say.
Justin, would you like me to do my recap or would you like to speak on this
Uh,
atrocity?
you know, what? You can go first. You can go
Are you
first.
ready?
Let's go.
Let me clear my throat.
All
You
right.
guys listening? This movie is fucking stupid. Clint Howard is so unsettling. The cops are idiots. The parents are even worse. The neighborhood sleaze has poor taste in men. The ice cream choice is lacking. I mean, where are the Choco Tacos? I'm so disappointed right now. I wish we saw more kills, but that slosh of dairy disgustingness was enough to make me never want another scoop of ice cream ever again. The up close shot of the detective chewing on the eyeball while his
Oh.
face is covered in ice cream after just one lick, mind you. I mean, come on, dude. Clearly, they don't teach proper ice cream etiquette in the police academy. I am very disappointed in you. Uh, all in all, though, I actually really like this movie. It's the shitty 90s B movie that the 2000s clearly forgot how to make. On a serious score, this movie is realistically like a 3.7, but on a fun, just outright gross atrocities of a movie, I'm giving this a 7.1. I had so much fun watching this. Like you said, Justin, the stupider it got, the better it got.
For real. And that's kind of so funny you said all that. So I wrote this is definitely falls into it's so bad it's good. I wrote as an actual movie this I think 3.7 is way too high. I wrote this is a 3 at best if you were to grade this at an actual movie. This is so stupid. But I really wrote this has had the fun, quirky, fun 90s horror feel of just like a stupid horror movie. It's ended up being a lot of fun. I give it a 6.4 out of just the fun meter because it is so ridiculous and it makes no sense. It's so stupid. None of the scenes, so many of the scenes is so dumb, but it's just, I don't know. It's such a fun, ridiculous feeling. Like I said, the kids, it kind of reminded me of like the gate or like it of just like the kids all knowing who this was and going after it, trying to have like a plan that was not a good plan at all. But yeah, go watch. I mean, if you haven't seen this movie, just you have to go
Just go
watch
watch
it.
it.
It's a lot of fun. If you like really dumb horror movies that are fun, this definitely is something to watch.
Go ahead, Justin. Say it. If you like fun, go watch this movie. If you don't like fun, go watch
Yeah,
the documentary on like how the sewer system worked in ancient Romania.
Romania. What the hell?
Like, no.
Oh,
But
we
this is
got
a 4.8 on IMDb.
all right, and so and we got a tagline: I scream, you scream, we all scream for the dot dot dot.
Ice cream.
Ice cream man. Yeah.
In the beginning sequence, the ice cream truck reads on the back doors, "Watch out for children." Later in the movie, we see that Gregory has painted over the word "for," and now those back doors just say, "Watch out, children."
Also, did you see who this like what this director's deal was of the director?
Didn't he make like a
So
lot of porn?
yeah, so this director's name at this movie, this director was named Norman Opstein, which is not his real name. That's his name he did for directed this, but his real name, he's a porno director, Paul Norman. So he had an alias, and he's directed hundreds of porns apparently. So this was literally a porn director who randomly made the Ice Cream Man. That makes perfect sense. It makes no sense at all, but it's perfect.
Do you think he pitched this to like the studio production, like, hey, it's gonna be an ice cream man where he sticks a lot of cones in places they shouldn't
Yeah,
be?
right?
And they were
Like,
like, dude, make it. This is awesome.
unbelievable that some porn director, and he even changed his name for the movie. Like, this just it's this movie's insane.
Uh the character of Tuna is supposedly obese and out of shape. However, his facial features of the actor playing him are clearly those of someone not obese, and he is very clearly wearing padding underneath all of his clothes to make him appear larger.
Dude literally just had like pillows in his shirt, like, and surprisingly, they said the budget was $2 million. So with $2 million, I think you should have been a little better than just, hey, put this pillow in your shirt.
Yeah, but they were like fucking Tempur-Pedic pillows.
Crazy. Also, the script was written in 3 days. That also makes a lot of sense.
Ah, you can tell. You can tell. Uh, Jan Michael Vincent, one of the detectives,
Hmm.
he was drunk a lot of times on set.
Stop.
Explained why during the asylum escape, instead of looking like detectives splitting up, Vincent just wandered off. this is this is very clear when they make it to the car and he's just sort of like shoveling and stumbling back and forth to get to the car.
Oh my God. Uh, Also, somehow, like one of the guys was Steve Garvey, and any baseball fans that might sound familiar. He was literally a famous Dodger in like the 70s and 80s. Like, so we actually ha have like an actual famous baseball star somehow randomly got into like what how,
I think they said he was on set for 2 days and he spent most of his time just signing baseballs.
signing autographs. Like, I can't, like, what is up with this movie?
The character name Tuna Casera is a pun on tuna casserole.
I can't. This is uh, mashed potatoes were used as a substitute for ice cream in a lot of the shots.
They were. The scenes at the sanitarium were shot in an actual abandoned sanitarium in Pasadena, California. The satanic drawings and graffiti were already on those walls.
That's
Six,
pretty
seven.
cool. Yeah, I had that. That's pretty cool. 6, 7. I wrote some of the scenes were actually shot in the director's house.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Clint Howard actually screamed and yelled at the top of his lungs every day while driving to work in order to have a more gravelly voice for his role as Gregory.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh shit, I forgot to write this girl's name down. I think it's Olivia Hussey. Shout out for her because any Black Christmas fans, Black Christmas 74, best horror Christmas movie of all time. Olivia Hussey actually played the nurse. She was also Juliet in Romeo and Juliet of 1968, that famous one. She played Nurse Warden, so actually had a pretty badass actress in this,
She definitely didn't look like a nurse who was retired in this movie. Like she looked like she could have been our age.
right? Yeah, yeah. So,
That's all I got.
the, yeah, no, I think that's all I got too. Yeah. So go watch The Ice Cream Man.
Hell yeah, Hick Stab Stash. Justin, do you have any ice cream related dad jokes?
I do not. Off
You
the
do
top of my
not.
head, I was not prepared. I do not.
I don't either. At
Damn
all.
it. Damn it.
I know, right? Hey, but I do have one that we can sign off on because it's so bad that you're probably going to shut off the podcast before I get to the pun.
Oh God, dear God, Sean.
How do you catch a school of fish?
How?
With a bookworm. All right, hack stab slash. I'm
Oh,
hacky.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, just turn us off.
Bye.
Stop.